Hey guys, welcome back. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tim, otherwise known as Timmy Boosters. We're about to embark on this journey of lure making, and it's just something I've wanted to pick up for a long time, and I have done a little bit of practicing and whittling around, but I wanted to give it a shot and throw it up here on YouTube, see what you think. If you like it, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the like button anyway. Also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that too. It actually shows YouTube that more people should be seeing my stuff. And we'll get better as we go. So, either way, thanks so much for being here. And just kick back and enjoy the music. Now, before you say anything, because I know there's people out there that will, I do know how close my fingers are here. If you notice, I'm moving pretty slow. Mostly because this is balsa wood, and if I don't have a good hold of it, the bandsaw blade will just grab it and fling it right out of my hand. So, yes, I am holding it a little close to my fingers on that one side, but I also am moving really slow and paying close attention because I do know what it feels like to put your finger in front of a bandsaw blade. But we can talk about that later. Well, if there's one thing I can say about making lures, get used to sanding, because there's a lot. So at this point, we're going to start chamfering the edges, kind of shape out that body profile a little bit, so it's not quite so boxy. Did somebody say more sanding? Here we go. enough of that. Let's go do some drilling. I'm going to make some lead holes here, and we're actually going to use tungsten. Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that, huh? We'll fix that later on with the super glue and baking soda trick. So right now I'm about to use some aircraft lacing wire, or safety wire, or whatever you want to call it, stainless steel wire, and I'm going to make some line and hook ties with it. So we're going to go ahead and drill the holes for the line and hook ties, get those super glued in, and then we'll move on and put a layer of UV resin on here. That'll make everything nice and smooth. So once I put that uniform coat of UV resin on there, I put it on a rotisserie that spins it around and kind of makes the coat even out. That way, everything's nice and even, ready for paint. Come on, I'll show you. It's always important that I keep my area clean where I'm going to be working, between making the lure with the wood and working the wood to painting. It makes a big difference on that coat so you don't get it all dusty. Sometimes I put that base coat on a little bit too thick, so I throw it in the rotisserie on the UV lights and let it spin for a minute and make sure it's totally dry before I start putting anything over it. So after doing a little bit of research, I started using Createx colors. These are the Wicked colors. Pigment's really nice, and I'm getting ready to put a layer of scales on over that white base coat. These beautiful blue eyes are a little bit of a foreshadow for the colors to come. And now that we have the eyes on there, we're going to go ahead and put another coat of UV resin on there. And that'll add depth to the next color set. You know, it'll be nice one day to be really good at this. I already know that the two sides are different. That's what we're dealing with right now. Hopefully the fish don't mind, right? Well, everyone, as we wrap things up here with another and final coat of UV resin, we'll go ahead and say goodbye for now. The next video is going to be me using these lures and trying to catch some fish, so hopefully you tune in for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and I'm gonna keep going and see how big we can make this and see how good at this I can get. That's my plan. I want to be really good at this. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, throw a comment in there because I'd love to hear it. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one, okay? See ya. Siri, what's the temperature outside? 24 degrees outside, and she's just laying on the concrete on the patio.